Hello. All right. So basically, in this video, I'm just gonna describe some of the things I didn't quite get to discuss in class the other day. Just as a recap, what we did was so basically, if I press the left arrow here, what we said was that we're gonna draw different types of polygons, right? So this example, if I press the left arrow, as you see here, what we can do is this is going to draw a regular pentagon because the sprite is moving 72 degrees each time, 5 times. I'm going to go ahead and do something interesting here. I know the sprite is big. You can actually make it a lot smaller. If you guys didn't know you can do this, you can just go ahead and just click this here, and then boom, it turns small. Okay, just so you guys can kind of see more the shape, because that's probably more important than the sprite itself. Okay, and then as we saw, right, we can change this to a 6. And if we change this to 60 degrees, basically we're making a 6-sided figure, and the sprite is turning 60 degrees each time. So let's see. So yeah, there we go. There's our sprite. And then if we change it to a 8, right, basically if we put 45 degrees, we're making an 8-sided figure, and the sprite is turning around at a 45 degree clockwise turn each time. So, yeah, so that's what I showed you in class, right? Or hopefully you guys understood that in class. So we created a bunch of regular shapes. So now, if you're wondering what we could do, so I put some little notes here. So what we can do is we can actually create a pentagram and octagram also, but you can explore with that by creating like different multiples of or whatever you have. So for example, like a pentagram is basically, see the star. Pentagram is like that. So what I showed you earlier, right, was if I showed you something like this, basically if I press the left arrow, it creates a pentagon, regular pentagon. But if let's say I try a multiple 72. Let's try 72 times 2. Let's say, and then that's 144. If I press the left arrow, look at that. Isn't that so cool? It creates a star. If I change it to like 150 or something, it's going to create a giant star. Isn't that so cool? Right? Now, again, like what I showed you earlier, right? If I go ahead and modify this a little bit, what I showed you earlier was this creates an octagon, right? So this creates an octagon. If you want to create an octagram, what we would do is let's try different multiples of 45. Let's say we try like 45 times 3 is going to be 135. Look at what we got there. Isn't that a trip? Yeah. Let's go ahead and change the number of steps so you can kind of see it bigger. Look at that. Look how big it is now. Wow. So yeah, you can do some really cool things with this if you're wondering. Um, so yeah, I'm honestly not sure if there's a formula that does different shapes, but it's cool. Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to show you was that I don't even know if some of you know you can do this, but do you know that you can change the color of the cat? So you see this here is like when this sprite is clicked. If I were to just click it over and over again, isn't that cool? You can change the color of the cat. Yeah. If I were to change the color effect by like maybe something else, maybe 30, there's all different kinds of colors. You can kind of play around. Oh, you can all different kinds of colors in Scratch. But yeah, this means you're just changing it by a different number. But yeah, you can play around with that. So cool. If you ever want the default cat back, let's say you want the default color, right? You just press. Also, you see here, I'm in looks. If you go to looks here, and if I just click clear graphics, it turns back to normal color. Woo! Crazy cat, and then clear graphics. He goes back to the regular color. Yeah, isn't that so cool? All right, and that's basically all I wanted to show you. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye.